Hello everyone and welcome back to another Tour de France video. Today we are playing with Little Trek and racing the gravel stage of this year's Tour de France. Now gravel roads are a new feature in the game this year, so I thought I would show you what they're like. Now I know what you're thinking, why does Lucas sound British now? Don't worry, I'm only doing one video on the channel. My name is Taylorson. If you haven't heard of me, I've done Tour de France videos in the past on a separate channel. But Lucas has asked me to stand in just for this one video, so you'll be back to normal programming soon. I'll explain more once we're in the stage, but let's get started.
The main thing to grasp today is that the route is flat and it harbours no particular difficulties. A sprint finish is more than likely. We can win this! I'm counting on you to control the race. Come on! Today, it's ours. Have a good stage, guys.
Well, looks like we've got to win this, and no major difficulties. Are you sure about that?
Hello and welcome to all. Normally the sprinters would be the bookies' favourites, but the 32 kilometres of gravel road spread across the stage will complicate management of any chase, while offering numerous opportunities to go on the attack. A stage that promises to be unpredictable and spectacular.
Alright, so I think the plan is Mads Pedersen as leader for today, and Jonathan Milan is going to get protected just in case it is a bunch sprint, but I don't think it will be. So we're going to throw Jasper Stuyven into the breakaway just so we cover our options, just in case the breakaway goes all the way there. Bissiger and Guerrero are already making an attack, and there's an attack behind me as well. We're going to make it up to Ruben Guerrero. We're just off of his wheel at the moment, just about get onto that wheel. Jasper, go, and there we go, we're on the wheel of Guerrero. Okay then, this is a very interesting breakaway. We've got 8 riders up the road and we've got some big hitters there. Hindley, Quintana, O'Connor, Adam Yates, Stefan Bissiger. This is a very, very good group to be in, so I'm glad I'm in the breakaway at the very least. Now, I did say I was going to talk about Lucas. He's lost his voice, so he cannot record anything at the moment, so I've stepped in just for this one video, just to give you guys some content. And here we go, we're going to lead into this first gravel sector. I'm going in first person mode just to see what it's going to be like. We're on the wheel of Quintana at the moment, but I think I want to lead going into this gravel sector. Again, just to show you what the roads are like. We've got a little bit of wobbling on the screen and the controller's vibrating. I'm sure you can't notice that on the microphone, but the controller's vibrating pretty hard. So Stuyven is leading out the group. And we've got a nice little gap here, just under 6 minutes. There are 14 gravel sectors in total. I think around 20-30 kilometres of gravel, so it's going to be a really tough stage when it comes to the actual Tour de France. Speaking of, who do you think is going to win this stage in real life? Let me know in the comments below, because I'll be reading them, and I'm sure Lucas will be reading them as well. I think that Tadej Pogačar is going to do very well on this stage, but I think Tom Schoens is a little bit of an outside pick. The gap has gone down massively since we last spoke. It's 2 minutes and 40 now, and they've got gravel climbs on this stage, so that is going to be really entertaining to watch in real life. The breakaway are working together quite well at the moment. Jasper Stuyven is doing a lot of the work, but I don't mind doing that because I've got good flat ratings, so me and Bissiger are kind of pulling this gap open. But I don't think the breakaway is going to go the distance. 30 kilometres to go, and the gap is 3 minutes, but Mathieu van der Poel has attacked with Hugo Hofstetter at his wheel, which is a bit of a weird one. The peloton are chasing him down, but the gap is staying fairly steady to the peloton. 3 sectors left in the stage then, and we are leading the group at the moment, but as you can see, a group of favourites has attacked involving Kwiatkowski, Plapp, Mohoric and a couple of other big names as well. Mads Pedersen has got himself in a group of 15, so we're kind of safe at the moment. But I'm focusing on Stuyven in the breakaway at the moment because it's going to be very close, I think, between the breakaway and Mathieu van der Poel for the stage win of this stage 9. It's going to be interesting to see who's in the yellow jersey at this point in real life. Will it be Jonas? Will it be Tadej? I don't know. Second to last gravel sector then, and the gap is 2 minutes, just over 2 minutes to Mathieu van der Poel as we sit behind Bissiger, but he's starting to rock. He's had enough of today and he's out of the breakaway. So is Valentin Ferron and Guerrero as well. So we've only got the 5 real big names in this breakaway now. Hindley, Quintana, O'Connor, Yates and Jasper Stuyven. Currently the group are working well together, so I'm not going to attack for the moment, and my energy is super low, so I don't think I can hold that out until the end. 2 minutes. I think we could do this, you know. The last sector is here, 10 kilometers to go, and we've got 3,100 meters of gravel sector left in the stage, but the gap is 1.5 minutes. I think the breakaway has this. The peloton aren't pacing too heavily. Mathieu van der Poel is no longer catching up to this group. So I think the breakaway just about has this, but their whole breakaway is going to be so tired. Jai Hindley's been leading the group for a while now. Ben O'Connor's occasionally done a relay. Yates has just sat on the back, which I'm kind of annoyed about. But the gap is 1 minute, and I think we are the best rider in this breakaway in terms of stats. I don't know how much cobble stat actually matters in terms of gravel roads, but I think we've got this covered. I think we're going to win with Jasper Stuyven, but that is if Mathieu van der Poel doesn't catch us, because he's got the gap down to less than a minute now, so I'm starting to get a bit worried. 4 kilometers to go and Jai Hindley is done with pacing. The gap is down to 15 seconds to Mathieu van der Poel. I have no idea whether we're going to make this or not. It's going to be so close. Adam Yates has been dropped, so we are now down to 4 riders. Hindley, O'Connor, Quintana and Jasper Stuyven. Hindley's taking the occasional pull still, but I've got to kind of do the work myself. Van der Poel has got onto the wheel of Adam Yates. I think it's going to be over for the breakaway. Again, it's going to be so close on the line. It's going to be down to who's got the most energy left. Ben O'Connor's taking a massive pull at the front at the moment, so I'm getting on his wheel, and then I'm going to do a pull myself, but Hindley's gone past with an attack, so I've got to follow him. We've got no blue bar left. No blue bar whatsoever. We're taking our red gel, and it is going to be so tight. We're away from Hindley and O'Connor. Van der Poel, I think, has cracked, so I think we've got the stage win locked. And we have, I believe. Jasper Stuyven is going to win stage 9 of the Tour de France. We are going to celebrate now and go for a nice, long, leisurely celebration. What a stage that was. That was really fun to play. And we're going to finish the stage with Mads Pedersen, just because I feel like I've done him a disservice. He's barely got any airtime in this video. And there we are, Mads Pedersen finishes the stage, but Jasper Stuyven wins. There we are then, Jasper Stuyven of Little Trek wins in Troyes. He goes onto the podium, takes the flowers and the little trophy thing, and we'll celebrate that victory. It was a super fun stage to play. I really enjoyed playing that, and I hope all of the gravel stages are going to be like that, and it wasn't just a one-off. And there we go, Jasper Stuyven wins ahead of Ben O'Connor in second, Jai Hindley in third, and Mathieu van der Poel in fourth. By 19 seconds we beat Mathieu van der Poel, so that was super close. Anyway, that is the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, I am just standing in for Lucas, and if you enjoyed this content, why not subscribe to my channel? I'm sure Lucas will link that in the description and probably put a video annotation on the screen right now. Anyway, that's all we've got time for today, so take care and peace.